guys on my YouTube community tab and on my Instagram poll if you guys had any questions for a Q&A, and it turns out there was actually quite a few questions, so I have them right here. So, oh, before we get started, I also wanted to let you guys know that I've read some of the extra that you guys added to your questions, and I want you to know that I've read them all, and you guys are literally the sweetest and literally made me smile so much reading your comments. So thank you guys so much, and I love you, I love you, I love you, I love you, I love you. Okay, so we're just gonna get right into the questions. For the first question, we have, where are you from? Okay, so I am from the United States, and I live in the Eastern time zone area. Who is your favorite ASMR artist? I have a lot. Like, I really have a lot of favorite ASMR artists, so the ones that I could think of off the top of my head, like right now, GB ASMR, Gracie K, Nenu ASMR, Gentle Whispering, ASMR Darling, ASMR Bakery, Lou ASMR, JoJo's ASMR. Okay. I ended up naming 9. There's many more. There's many more than that, but those are the 9 that I can think of right now. What is your favorite and worst ASMR sound? Okay, so my favorite ASMR sound, I like whispering, but I specifically like whispering that's ear to ear, or even triggers that are ear to ear, because it literally sounds like the person is like right there, and like the trigger's right there. So that's like one of my tops. But for like a like trigger, I like tapping a lot. For some reason I find tapping so satisfying. Like the nails on different textures and surfaces. Not only is it very satisfying for me to watch, but I also use it as like a background noise kind of trigger, and I also use it as something that I listen to before I go to sleep sometimes, to like fill like the silence of my room. And so it just sounds so good. Oh, no, I can't. Okay. And my worst ASMR sound. So for my worst ASMR sound, it would have to be gum chewing. I absolutely, for some reason, cannot stand gum chewing. Chewing food. I could watch some foods, but some foods that are like a gum texture or a chewy consistency, I can't do it. I can't do it. It just doesn't give me really the ASMR feel for me. But yeah, so that's my worst trigger. Ooh, favorite Christmas song. Okay, so Christmas is almost here. Yay, I love Christmas so much. I love all the Christmas music. But some of my like really favorites, I love the Christmas song covers from Pentatonics. Amazing. I love all the classics, the originals. But if I had to pick one, I would probably say Rocking Around the Christmas Tree. Rocking around the Christmas tree. Da, 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 da. Everyone dancing merrily in the do 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 do. Okay, sorry. I'm getting a little too carried away here. Next question. Are you single? Do you have a boyfriend? Yes, I am single, and I have no boyfriend. Okay. What's your talent ASMR artist. Okay, this is probably going to be a bit long, but the first time I found ASMR was when I was like 11-ish. And the first videos I watched were like satisfying slime videos and satisfying like chopping videos, either that was like food or like kinetic sand and stuff. And I found those videos really satisfying. But the funny thing is, I would turn the volume all the way down because like I had a lot of people around me, so you know, I didn't want to disturb them if they were talking like with like slime sounds and then chopping sounds. So I'll just like turn it down and watch the video. And little did I know, I was like defeating half of the purpose of like, you know, getting the full experience of it. But around the time where I actually started to know what ASMR was and actually learn what it was 2020 during quarantine. And so my mom has anxiety and depression, so at times it gets hard for her to sleep and stuff and to just like, you know, de-stress. So what happened was, you know, life was throwing its stuff at us, and one night she came to me and she was like I can't sleep, like I need to sleep, and do you know anything that like I could watch or do? And I was like, I got you. So I ended up looking on YouTube for, you know, sleep and like meditation was popping up, and I was like, okay, meditation is relaxing, and I kept looking, and a video of ASMR bakery ended up popping up, and I clicked on it, and it was just like so satisfying, like watching the tapping and the triggers and stuff. So I ended up showing my mom, and we ended up falling asleep that night, and the next day me and my mom kept replaying it like over and over, and we kept like watching ASMR bakery. And then what happened was we ended up starting like digging deeper, and we were seeing how like, wait, this is like a thing, like this is a thing. We were learning what it was and what it stood for, and we were just like wide-eyed. And this leads to part of the reason on why and how I wanted to do ASMR, and it was because I ended up seeing how happy it made my mom, and how she was like, this is really like, you know, like helping me like a lot, and it was helping me a lot too. That is the reason why, because seeing my mom, how happy it made her, and knowing that, wait a minute, I could do that for people, like I could make people feel happy or relaxed or entertained or get like the little tinkle. So that's how I'm here, and I'm here today. So, and I hope you guys enjoy the videos I make. So I love you guys. Okay, and the next question is, do you ever watch Japanese anime? Yes. Is it wrong that like I have like a list of all the animes I've watched? I don't know, it's like on my notes section, and I like just check them off, and I have like two, like a watch list, and I have a to watch list. So I don't know, but yes, I watch anime. So good, so good. The most inconvenient thing when doing ASMR, that has to be my phone storage. Oh my gosh, the amount of trouble it gives me every time. If that wasn't a thing and like I had a camera and stuff, the only inconvenient thing is if like someone downstairs made a noise, or if one of my dogs bark. Can't do nothing about it, but it's inconvenient. But that's it. Let's see. What's your favorite color? I'm not sure if I really have a favorite color, but like when people ask me that, like my automatic response is red, and it's been that since I was little. So like to give like an answer, it's red. I do like red. It's amazing, but like a lot of the colors are just pretty equal for me right now. So, but I'll say red because I always say red. So, next question is, do you have any pets? Yes, I have 3 dogs, 2 Yorkies and 1 Maltese. Yorkie number 1 is named phrases, so unfortunately I don't know how to speak fluently. And can I say something in Spanish? Yes. Let's see. Hola, bienvenidos a otro video de ASMR. Quiero mucho a todos. I hope I said that right. Third question is, what is your motivation for creating ASMR? It is honestly you guys, and it is, just knowing that the videos I post can make someone feel happy, relaxed, entertained, all that stuff, and honestly it just makes me so happy. So I hope you guys enjoy what I do. Do you have a PS4? No, but I have an Xbox One. McDonald's or KFC? That's a tough one, because right now I could really use some chicken, but both, but I'm gonna say KFC, because right now I haven't had KFC in years, so KFC, I would like some KFC. Can you do a backflip? No, I wish. I could do it on trampoline. Are you a morning person? I'd like to say no. No, I am not a morning person at all. I've been starting to turn into a morning person because I'm trying to wake up earlier and get things done earlier. But for the first few minutes I wake up, not a morning person. Do you wear socks in the house? Actually, no. Because they always roll off my feet when I sleep and I lose them. I just lose them and they're gone into oblivion, so I don't wear socks in the house. It's just a hassle, so I just wear slippers and just cold feet. What's your favorite video game? Destiny. I love Destiny. Destiny 1 and Destiny 2. Love the Crucible. But for like a current favorite that I'm like playing right now would be Call of Duty. Love the Call of Duties. Any pet peeves? Yes, that is if I'm doing something tedious and someone's like chewing gum, but like in like a really chewing gum, and I'm like doing something tedious, and it's like, please stop. Something that not a lot of people know about you. I am not a picky food eater. Like I pretty much will eat anything you give me. Not picky at all with my food. Have you ever felt bored while making an ASMR video? Like you don't have the energy to finish? No, but I do get tired while making an ASMR video. It's just so quiet, and then you're whispering, and then you're like doing triggers, and you go into like a trance, and you're like starting to go to sleep. But never felt bored. Very tired though. Okay, the next question is, how old are you? What is your age? When is your birthday? I have gotten a lot of these asked, so before I give you the answer, I want you to guys leave in the comments what age you thought I was. I'm like really curious to know. But how old am I? I am 17 years old, and my birthday is September 11th. Okay. How tall are you? I'm curious to know how tall you think I am, but how tall I am is like 5'6" feet and 5'6.5", somewhere around there. Let's see. Do I have a favorite fragrance? I like sweet and fruity smells, like cotton candy or fruits or stuff like that. I love those scents. Lavender is very relaxing. I like lavender. What is your favorite food and drink? I love ice cream. I love ice cream and pizza. So they're like pretty equal, but ice cream's still up here. Still love ice cream. A little bit more. And for drink, I like sodas. Sodas are nice. Just not orange or grape flavor. I'm not an orange or grape flavor soda drinker, but every other flavor I'm good with. Do you have a favorite artist or band? I have a lot. For band, I love BTS. They are literally so cute. I can't. But favorite artist, I have a couple like Ed Sheeran, Shawn Mendes. Let's see, Louis Capaldi, James Arthur, Lyssie. There's many more. There's many more, but those are the ones that I could think of right now. Can you speak any other languages / are you learning any? Unfortunately, I can't speak any other language, even though everyone on my dad's side is born and raised in Brazil, and everyone on my mom's side is born and raised in Italy. And I came out speaking not an ounce of it, but I am trying to learn Italian and Brazilian Portuguese and Spanish and Korean and Japanese. I have upped this plan on being bilingual, so I had to take a break from learning because I wanted to put more time into my channel, but I am still planning on learning all those languages, slowly but surely. Which video do you like the most among the ones you made? My favorite is the cranial nerve test. Yes, I have to agree with you. I love my cranial nerve exam video. And I also like my videos that like I've done like multiple role plays in. Those were really fun to make. The next question is, do you smoke? I'm not sure if I could say the second part, but no, I do not smoke anything. Would you like to become a professional YouTuber? Yes, YouTube is my life, and it's been my life. Love YouTube. What's your personal favorite ASMR cliche? Probably be, it would have to be tapping, just tapping, whispering. Have you ever fallen asleep while editing ASMR video? No, but I do get sleepy, not because like my ASMR, but because like I go into a rhythmic pattern. Let's see. This one's funny. Would you rather fight against 500 babies or 50 turtles with lasers? I'm not sure. Maybe the 50 turtles with lasers, but it depends on what lasers they are. What would you guys do? Would you guys rather fight 500 babies or 50 turtles with lasers? I want to know your answer in the comments. Okay. Well, that's actually all